Another day, another drama. It really never stops. Anyways, let's get into it. Hey, what's up you guys, it's me Luke and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I post commentary and critique and reaction and drama videos, really just sharing my opinion. So if any of that content interests you, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe and turn on the post notifications bell so that you never miss another upload from me. Alrighty guys, so today's video is another kind of mini tea/teacap video, if you will. This is my third time doing this, and that's because you guys really seem to enjoy the last two videos, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and make this a thing on my channel, where instead of just like dragging out a whole video about one topic, I'm just gonna do these videos where I can speak about multiple different dramas that are going on and just really speak about what you guys want my opinion on. So with these videos, I ask you guys over on my Twitter and my Instagram and my community tab what you would like to hear my opinion on. So if you would like to be a part of the next video, please make sure you go ahead and follow me on my social medias and keep up with my community tab, and then you could be a part of the next video. Alrighty guys, so in today's video, we have a lot of drama to get into. We have 6 different topics that we'll be discussing. And of course, like the previous videos, there will be a pinned comment down below with the timestamps if you want to go ahead and skip around to specific teas, but I highly recommend you watch them all because honey, you're not going to want to miss out on these. Alrighty, so the things that we'll be speaking about today is Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, Shane Dawson's series possibly being cancelled, the Gabi Hanna and Trisha Paytas drama, the Kylie Jenner cease and desist drama, and the James Charles apparel drama. So let's get into all of that, but before we do, I just wanted to go ahead and thank Blue Yeti. If you guys haven't noticed, I have a new mic. It is their newest mic. It was just released a month ago. It is the Blue Yeti X. They're not sponsoring me to do this, but they gifted me this, and I just wanted to thank them because now my audio quality is even better for you guys than it was before, and I'm really just all about upping the production value of my videos and giving you guys the best content that I can. So thank you for Blue Yeti for sending me this, and if you yourself would like to buy your own, I'll put the link in the description, or if you live in Australia, I'm actually holding a giveaway with them so you can win one of these, so make sure you stay till the end of the video and I'll go ahead and give you the details on that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in to the drama. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so first of all, we're going to speak about the Kylie Jenner rise and shine cease and desist drama. Basically, there was something on Twitter about how somebody said that Kylie Jenner actually went ahead and sent a cease and desist to this small company who had these t-shirts that said rise and shine on, which obviously they created before the rise and shine meme. Now, everybody online believed this, including me. Like, I literally retweeted it and was like, oh my god, this doesn't even surprise me. This is absolutely ridiculous. Because as you guys know, Kylie Jenner got turned into a meme for her rise and shine thing, and the internet laughed. We all enjoyed it. It was a moment. And then Kylie Jenner had to do what all of the Jenners and the Kardashians do and capitalize off of it. I'm not mad or surprised because this is just what people do. But like, do you really have to ruin the meme by turning it into merch? She was literally selling like $60 hoodies that literally looked like they were made on paint by like a 6-year-old. Anybody who bought that merch, I just want to know why. I just want to have a talk, just a conversation, because literally, where's your style? Save your money, sis. I genuinely don't understand why people spend their money on certain things. Ooh, child, could never be me. We'll get into it later. I got a little bit of something to say about James Charles in that regard, but basically it was disproven that Kylie Jenner actually did not send that cease and desist, and it was fake news or fake media. Now, I felt kind of stupid for giving into it and believing it, but then I kind of took a step back and thought to myself, why did I believe it? And it's because look at the track history of this family, right? She literally tried to trademark the name Kylie and then tried to get in a dispute with Kylie Minogue, who had already had it trademarked, and she was kind of acting as if she deserved the name better, as if Kylie Minogue is not a pop legend. They're constantly getting into these dramas. Like, are we forgetting she's related to Kim Kardashian, who literally before she called her new shapewear line Kim Slims or whatever it's called, she called it a kimono? Like, cultural appropriation who? So honestly, this is why I believed it, because it's like the boy who cried wolf. Like, we're so used to you doing stuff like this that if somebody says you're gonna do it, we're not gonna be surprised. So maybe that family needs to reevaluate and kind of improve their image, because the fact that people believe that, honestly just goes to show that y'all do not have the best reputation. So you may want to go ahead and sort that out. But also, Kylie, leave the rise and shine meme alone. It's dead now, okay? You had fun with it. It was cool, but being the rise and shine meme queen should not be a part of your personality, okay? Why can't we just enjoy memes without celebrities capitalizing off of them? Anyways, moving on. So next up is the... I have to laugh. Jaclyn Hill's Cosmetics is back. This is the third video in a row where I spoke about Jaclyn Hill, and I literally have never spoken about her on my channel up until this point, but sis is just really getting into the drama. So as you guys know, I'm not going to mention it again, but Jaclyn Hill is a beauty influencer who a couple of months ago came out with an entire lipstick line that was honestly the The biggest fail and catastrophe I've ever seen in the makeup industry. Her lipsticks were moldy, hairy, and had bits of metal in them, and there are customers that still allegedly don't have their refunds, and the entire thing was just handled extremely poorly, and to this day she doesn't really show a lot of remorse. But anyway, so they announced on Twitter that they were going to come out with a new product, and everybody was like, "Who child, here we go." So basically people are very concerned about what it's going to be like, but to be honest, if I was Jaclyn Hill, I would not really have my hopes high, because after what happened before and the way that things were handled before, I don't see the sales being high through the roof. But then again, there are some crazy Jaclyn stans out there, but all I gotta say is if you buy and something is wrong with it, sis, I ain't gonna feel bad for you, because you saw what happened with the lipstick and you saw how that was handled, and you still continue to buy something else from the same company. Sis, if you're playing with fire, don't be shocked when you get burnt. But also, Jaclyn, girl, get it together, okay? Because your career is on a slippery slope. Anyways, moving on. So next up is the James Charles drama. Now, y'all, this drama is just like so petty. So I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but I didn't really get into it too much. So James Charles came out with Small Sisters merch, or apparel as he likes to call it. And he had a white robe, slapped the word sister on it, decided to sell it, and had a black mirror, slapped the word sister on it, and decided to sell that. And everybody's like, oh my god, he's coming for Shane and Jeffree's gig. He's coming for their wig. Oh my god, the shade. And I was just like, y'all, really? Does your back hurt from that reach? Do you need to see a chiropractor? So basically people are saying because Shane Dawson always wears robes, that robes are his thing, and it's shady for James to want to come out with a robe, and apparently Shane was discussing coming out with a robe. But the tea is, Shane Dawson does not own robes. Shane Dawson did not invent robes. Shane Dawson has not come out with a robe. It is fair game for anybody to come out with a robe, okay? And even if he did come out with a robe, doesn't mean James can't either, okay? Y'all are looking for drama where there isn't any. Like, literally, who cares? Same with the mirror, okay? Jeffree Star may be iconic with the mirror, but he did not invent mirrors, okay? Like, literally, who cares? If James wants to literally do the same stuff, I don't see why that's an issue. I think the real issue here is how boring his apparel is. That's the real issue. How lazy his apparel is. I've said it before and I will say it again, but James Charles's sister apparel line is the most boring apparel line. He literally takes the most basic products and slaps the word sister on it and sells it, and y'all eat that shit up. And I don't understand why anybody does. It is so boring. Like, when is he gonna come out with different designs or different graphics or something? The fact that he thinks he can just have a plain black mirror, slap the word sister on it, a plain white robe, slap the word sister on it, that is honestly just so incredibly lazy. His apparel is just boring, and that's just the tea on that. Oh, something else I forgot to mention is a couple days ago, James Charles's channel actually got like terminated. So everybody was like, what the hell's going on? Susan, what's the tea? Susan's the CEO of YouTube, if you don't know. So people were trying to go on his channel and it just like wouldn't show up. It eventually came back, but it was really weird. It happened to a few other big YouTubers. So honestly, kind of scared, kind of worried that Susan's gonna come for our gig. Please don't, Susan. I need to pay my rent. Anyways, moving on. So James Charles made a tweet about it and he was like, wow, my YouTube channel really said bye sister. And then at the end of one of his videos where he rapped his makeup routine, which yes, unfortunately that is a thing. Please do not listen to it. You will get a brain aneurysm. At the end of it, he said something like bye sister. So everybody's kind of like, whoa, why is he like poking so much fun at the bye sister scandal? Like, what's going on with this? Like, what's the tea? Is this because the James and Jeffree series is coming up and Shane's nervous about that? Like, is he trying to make light of the situation? And at the end of the day, I don't really have an issue with it. I think it's kind of funny. I think there's nothing wrong with taking a serious thing that happened to you and making light of it, unless it affected other people. That's why when Jaclyn Hill made light of the lipstick gate situation with her cancel dress, that was not okay in my books because that affected other people. The bi sister scandal mainly affected James. That was like his thing. So if he wants to turn it around and make it like a joke to make himself feel better, honestly, do whatever makes you sleep at night, honey. Honestly, sometimes people need to give James a break. Yeah, he's annoying and his singing is terrible and his merch is completely boring and lazy and his content is not entertaining, but where was I going with that? Anyway, give the sister a break, okay? Oh, I have a lot to say about this next topic. We're talking about Shane Dawson possibly cancelling his series or finishing it early and his false advertising. Let's get into it. My blood is already boiling. Alrighty, so as some of you know, I've been making a commentary series to Shane Dawson's new series with Jeffree Star. I made one for every single episode. It was fun. We came on my channel. I gave you guys the recap. We spoke about it. We dished the dirt. We spilt the tea. We kikied over this and it was fun. It was our gig. And then Shane decided to go ahead and pull that rug out from under us and remove it all. And y'all saw that when I was doing my series, I kept saying, okay, this is great, love the business, love the makeup, this is cool, but when are we getting the drama? When are we getting what you showed us in the trailer? And everybody was like, don't worry, Luke, it's gonna come, it'll be in a few episodes, he's just gonna get the palette out first. But no, I knew something was fishy, something done smelt stinky in that situation, and I was correct. So, Shane Dawson had an Instagram live, and speaking about how the series basically developed and changed so much from when he first started filming it back in like January of this year. He wanted it it to be like a series kind of exposing the beauty community and getting more into that, which honestly I kind of would have preferred. But then he decided he wanted to go ahead and make a palette, and then he showed that, and for some reason he was surprised that so many people were invested and interested in the palette, so he decided to take it in a different direction. And when the whole bi-sister scandal was happening with Tati and James, Shane said that he filmed that whole thing, like he said he had a whole episode about it. He said he had all of these episodes exposing the beauty community and showing the drama, but for some reason things just didn't feel right, and he didn't really want to go in that direction anymore, and he wanted to focus more on the business side of things, and how he kind of felt that now that the palette was out, that the series was kind of finished and he's like ready to wrap it up. And he says that he made the trailer back in March, and that's why the trailer is different, but that makes no sense because the whole bi-sister scandal happened in May, and the bi-sister scandal was in the trailer, so how could he have made the trailer in March if the bi-sister scandal happened in May? So Shane, I think you're lying. I think that Shane wanted to make this entire series about the drama, and then he saw that the palette was what was doing well, and now he's kind of done what he's needed to do. He's kind of sold a lot of palettes. It's basically just like an entire series marketing for the palette. Marketing genius, really. Like, he literally made 6 episodes to sell a palette, and it worked. Like, they literally broke the internet. They sold over 1 million palettes. So like, they did what they did, but a lot of people are speculating that because now he has made his money, he's done his thing, he's kind of ready to just wrap it up and finish it up, and that's why he's decided to do that. And he's kind of covering it up by saying that he doesn't want to rehash the drama and bring it up. And you know what? Maybe that is the case. Who is to say? Only Shane really knows. But to me, I'm really frustrated. A lot of people act as though Shane and Jeffree can do no wrong, and while I am a fan of the two, I have a lot to say about both of them, just like I did in my last video, which if you haven't checked that out, it's all about cancel culture and their problematic past, so make sure you check that out, link down below. But I'm not like that, okay? Even if I'm a fan of you, I will still critique you, and I will still look at things from different perspectives, and I'm not gonna just wash over anything that you do, okay? I'm not a stan. I'm a fan, but I'm not a stan. So when you do something that annoys me, I'm not gonna just be like, okay, you know what, that's fine, do whatever you want. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter being like, oh no, it's okay, Shane, like, you do whatever you want, like, it's all good. And these are the same people that were wondering when the drama was coming, and now all of a sudden they don't care. But you know what? Besides the drama, it's about the principle. If you're creating a trailer for a series, the trailer is to show you what is to come. You can't just not show what's in the trailer. That is false advertising, okay? Beyond what the drama is, you literally tricked your audience. There are some people who might not even have sat through the series if it wasn't for the drama that was in the trailer that they knew was to come. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I find the business of it interesting, but I wanted the drama more than the business. Now, you may think that I'm a drama queen, I may be petty, whatever. Say what you wish. But the bi-sister situation was the biggest mess that I've seen on the internet in a long time, and there are still a lot of unanswered questions that I have and a lot of other people have about Shane and Jeffree's involvement, and I want to know what happened behind the scenes, and then I want to know the insides of the beauty community and the drama and the toxicity that happens in LA. The business is cool, but don't show us something and then not deliver. That's my biggest issue, is the fact that Shane's all kind of now like, saw my palette, done my gig, don't want to rehash the drama, let me just wrap it up. If that was the case, you should have never made that trailer, okay? You know, if Shane is a documentarian filmmaker, this is not the way that you go about it. You don't make a trailer showing something that's going to be in it and then not show it. And a lot of people are saying it's kind of cool how he changes the series and episodes along with the audience's reactions, but that's not how things work. You're not supposed to change things based on the audience's perception, because then you lose your integrity. You should stick with your artistic vision, you know what I mean? I don't think that he should make an episode and then see how the audience reacts and then change it. I don't think that's fair to the documentarian style. He says he's a documentarian, right? He puts in the tags of his videos docuseries, documentary, whatever. Then stick to the style and the form. Stick to the status quo. Sorry, High School Musical moment. The fact that we didn't get what was in the trailer really kind of annoys me, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was really looking forward to it. Now we just have, I think it's 1 more episode and then the series is wrapped, when they told us we had 9. And the fact that he has the edited episode, the fact that he has the episode already done and dusted and edited about the bi-sister thing, but he's just not gonna release it, like, why? I don't know what's going on. Do you think James's lawyer got involved or something? I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm just petty and I like the drama, but to be honest with y'all, it was a really big situation, and I just really would love to see the behind the scenes, and I think it would make for a really interesting series. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed in Shane. I feel like I've lost a bit of trust in him. I don't know whether or not to believe his future trailers, because what's he gonna do? Just show what he's gonna show and then change it up? I mean, do y'all remember the Jake Paul series? I made videos on that. That series was so disappointing. Do you remember how we went through 9 episodes of that crap? And then by the end of it, it was like, we literally got no answers, we got no resolution, no conclusion. It was just like, okay, so Jake Paul's not a sociopath, so teehee, raw XD. That's it for the video, guys. See you in a couple months. Like, honestly, Shane, I love you and I really like your content, but I'm just really not liking some of the things that he's doing. And you know what? That's just my personal opinion. Feel free to disagree. That is your prerogative, as is this is mine. So anyway, guys, that's it for that section. I guess we'll see what happens next. I will be making a video on the final episode when it comes out, so maybe I'll speak about it more then. If you want to check out my videos on the other episodes, I'll link that playlist down below. Alrighty, guys, so next up is the Gabi Hanna and Trisha Paytas drama, and now I guess Gabby DiMartino is involved as well. Oh, all of these problematic queens. Honestly, I'm not surprised that Gabi Hanna and Trisha Paytas are finally in a drama together because the two are the biggest drama queens on the platform and they both seek attention any which way they can and they are both extremely problematic. So let's just go ahead and get into this. So basically, this entire drama happened a couple days ago, but I've kind of been waiting for it to kind of unfold more. Like I said before in my previous video, as a commentary channel, I like to wait until more stuff unfolds so that I can give my opinion on all of it. So basically, a lot has come out. There are a lot of screenshots, a lot of receipts. I'm not really going to get into today. I'm just going to give my general commentary on the entire situation and share my thoughts with you guys. If you'd like more of the receipts and all that type of stuff, just go over to some tea channels or some drama channels. But y'all, there's a lot. So I really don't want to get into the nitty gritty because to be frank with y'all, I honestly think that this entire situation is extremely petty. But let's just get into it. So basically, Gabi Hanna went on her Instagram story and asked her viewers some questions and even put up some polls and asked them that if they had a friend who was involved with someone and there was a potential that that person they're involved with has an STD, would you tell your friend if that person had an STD? And a lot of people were kind of back and forth about this. They were like, yes, I would. Like, of course, they're my friend. And other people would be like, no, it's not really my business. So basically, Gabi Hanna was referring to Trisha Paytas. So Trisha made an entire video about this, basically. Okay, so I'm kind of like gathering things from different sources, trying to figure out what the story is. Like, it's honestly very complex. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. But basically, the gist of it is that a while ago, when Trisha Paytas was just starting to get involved with Jason Nash, Gabi Hanna apparently heard from somebody that Trisha Paytas had herpes. And apparently, Gabi Hanna at the time was friends with Jason Nash. And she felt the need to tell Jason that Trisha may have herpes because he was her friend and she cared about him and whatever. Now, I don't really think that's wrong. You know, Trisha Paytas got really annoyed at it and said that it's none of your business, my sexual health. This has nothing to do with you. We're adults. We can handle this ourselves. You should have stayed out of it. You're spreading rumors and gossip, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Maybe that is to a certain degree because for me personally, it depends on how close you are with the person. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I barely ever saw Gabi Hanna and Jason Nash in videos together or together in general. So I don't really know how good of a friend they were. But me personally, if I was just acquaintances with somebody, I probably wouldn't get involved in that situation. But if I had somebody who was my close friend and I heard something about the person that they're with potentially having an STD, I would tell them because they're my friend and I care about them. So I definitely can see where both of these people are coming from. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I don't really think that the audience's or the viewers' opinions of the situation in that regard matter. I don't think that Gabi should have gone on her Instagram story and asked for people's opinions and put a poll up. Because at the end of the day, like I said in my video about cancel culture, these influencers need to stop publicizing everything. This entire situation is petty and did not need to be publicized. There are certain things that we deserve to know, like the Jaclyn Hill cosmetic thing. As consumers, we deserve to know what's going on with that. But there are certain things that don't need to be put online, yet these people constantly do it. And there's a lot of speculation as to why, but we'll get into that just now. So basically, it was an entire mess and drama. There was tweets going back and forth, and then suddenly Gabi DiMartino got involved, or more so got dragged into it. So a couple days prior, Trisha Paytas went to Gabi DiMartino's house to film a video with her or whatever, and Gabi DiMartino is friends with Gabi Hanna, so Gabi Hanna found out about it and texted Gabi DiMartino and was asking her if Trisha was talking negatively about her and kind of getting her involved. And then apparently it like flipped back around and Gabi Hanna was saying that Trisha Paytas blackmailed Gabi DiMartino to not say something or something along the line. She accused Trisha Paytas of blackmailing her, which is obviously very serious accusations. And then Trisha Paytas said, no, I did not do that. What the hell? I'm getting my lawyers involved. And then all of a sudden, Gabi Hanna wants to backtrack and delete all of her tweets because sis is scared. Sis is scared she's going to get a cease and desist of defamation, a lawsuit, whatever it is. And you know, Trisha continues to milk the situation. She said she was going to make that video and that was it and she was going to be done with it. But as we know with Trisha Paytas, if a video gets over 1 million views, you best believe there's going to be a part 2, a part 3, and a part 4, and whatever else she can do to milk as much coin out of that as possible. And that she did do. She made another video about it that was literally 40 minutes long. I honestly did not watch it. I'm sorry guys, I just couldn't put myself through that. It's bad enough I had to watch the first one to make this video. I was not going to do that to myself. But it's just a constant back and forth drama, and they're getting Gabi DiMartino involved who, you know, says that she doesn't want to be involved in this. She doesn't do YouTube drama. She thinks that none of this should be publicized online. If I'm going to be on anyone's side in this situation, it's going to be hers because I 100% agree with her. They shouldn't have involved her into it and they should have kept this offline. But there's a lot of speculation online that this was publicized as a publicity stunt. So Gabi Hanna recently just started a podcast and Trisha Paytas recently started a podcast. And when all of this was happening, the two of them are both like, I'm going to speak about this on my podcast. So what does that do? It gets people to go over to their podcast and gets them to market it because obviously people love drama, people love tea. And what's a great way to get someone to go over to your podcast? To say you're going to talk about the drama exclusively over there. And also, Gabi Hanna has a music video coming up in a few days. Coincidence? I think not. You see this all the time with celebrities or influencers. Whenever they have a big launch or a big song coming out, they always create some sort of drama to get up some hype and drum up some attention. And Gabi Hanna literally joked before on a reply to one of Tana Mojo's tweets how she wants to get into a scandal so she can get some more views because her channel is on the decline. But honestly guys, my entire takeaway from this situation is that when it comes to like the actual STD portion of it, I think that STDs are way too overstigmatized. Hannah over at Smoky Glow made a great video about the entire situation if you want to go ahead and check that out. But I think that, you know, if you have a friend and you care about them and you think that their partner might have an STD that you've heard about, yes, I would probably tell my friend, all right? But then at the end of the day, it's their business as well, and you should be obligated to tell somebody if you have something as well. But honestly, I don't really have too strong of an opinion when it comes to those type of things. To me, that's more kind of like, it depends on the situation. And at the end of the day, our opinion doesn't really matter in that regard because it's between them. So they should deal with it privately. But like I said before, my actual issue with the whole thing is that it was publicized and that I think it is a publicity stunt. And I'm sick and tired of these trolling publicity stunts, creating all this drama and drumming it all up. Friggin' Trisha Paytas literally said that she was getting engaged and getting married, and then she literally married a cardboard cutout of Brad Pitt. And some of y'all were actually surprised. Y'all, I wasn't. I was not surprised. It's Trisha Paytas. What do you expect? The girl literally said she was a chicken nugget. We're talking about a girl who said she was once a chicken nugget, and another girl who is a liar and who literally sold scammy makeup brushes. Are we forgetting about that? And instead of apologizing, she told them to manage their expectations. So at the end of the day, they're both problematic and they're both a mess. This is a clear example of something that did not need to be publicized. Alrighty guys, that's it for this drama. Ooh, I need a nap after this. But anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you thought of it. Be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell, make sure you follow me on my socials, linked down below. Alrighty guys, and now onto the giveaway. So unfortunately, this giveaway is only for people in Australia. I'm really sorry. Like, this giveaway is being done by Blue Yeti, and they said that they could only do it for Australia, but I'm sure I will have international giveaways in the future. But if you live in Australia and you would like to win the Blue Yeti X, their latest microphone, then go ahead and click the link in my description to enter. All you need to do is enter it with your email address and be subscribed to my YouTube channel. And if you would like 2 bonus entries, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. And that's pretty much it. May the odds be in your favor. Alrighty guys, that's it for me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see my next one. And of course, I hope that you have a great day or night, wherever you are in the world. Bye!